Ladies and sanitation film fans, Teen Movies here. Now with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson returning on the big screen once again for Hobbs and Shaw, I decided to go ahead and do my top 10 favorite Dwayne Johnson movies. Because, I mean, he of course came from a wrestling background, and since his wrestling days, he's been doing some really high profile stuff. He got a big break in The Mummy Returns, and then of course Scorpion King and whatnot. But I mean, he's pretty much one of the highest grossing movie stars of all time. The guy has charisma. He's actually become a really decent actor too. Like there are performances of his where kind of surprises me of how good of an actor he can be when he wants to. I mean, the guy could do action. He could do comedy. I should think this guy is just awesome. And I mean, the guy never sleeps too. You gotta check out his resume. I mean, not only his past work, but he has loads of other stuff coming out as well. So, hey, The Rock's just the man. So, with that being said, here's my 10 favorite Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson movies. Alright. Coming in at number 10 is going to be a film called Snitch. Now, this was literally the film that made me really become impressed by Dwayne Johnson's acting. I mean, this was, sure, it was still, one of his sought-out action roles, but the guy he literally acted really well in this. I mean, he pretty much plays like a businessman and a father who finds out that his 18-year-old son is facing a 10-year prison sentence after being caught with a package that contains illegal drugs. So his dad, pretty much his dad, played by Dwayne Johnson, wants to go out and find the people who really sold him the drugs because, the movie's called Snitch, and the kid does not really want to snitch and all, because he's afraid something might happen to him and all that. And Dwayne Johnson, the moments between Dwayne Johnson and his son is great. He really.
Skate back. Yeah, the 18. So what did
he Dwayne Johnson really showed some great acting roles, acting charisma here. I mean, he gave a really great performance, and of course you had John Bertha in this, Susan Sarandon was in this, pretty good supporting cast. But Dwayne Johnson, I thought he really shined in this. I mean, the film is also directed by the guy who's directing that, by Rick Roman White, who's directing that new that Angel Has Fallen film that's coming out pretty soon. He's pretty much directed this film, and I thought Rick did a great job with this movie. I mean, if you guys never seen Snitch by now, go check it out. It's a really good one. Alright, coming in at number 9 is going to be A Game Plan. Now, Dwayne Johnson has done lots of family fare movies, whether it's the Tooth Fairy or Journey to the Center of the Earth, or what's that Witch Mountain movie he did? Race to Witch Mountain he did. But out of all the those family fare movies he's done, I think this is actually the best one he's done. I really love A Game Plan. I mean, it's pretty much about this bachelor football star named Joe Kingman, played by Dwayne Johnson, who's very wealthy and carefree, and his team is pretty much on the way. Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, his team is on the way to capturing a championship, and he pretty much finds unexpected news that he has a young daughter played by this young actress named Madison Pettis. And the result was because of his his fling with his ex-wife. So he pretty much has to try to balance his football career and balance of having a daughter as well. And I think it's a really cute and charming little movie. I really like the chemistry between Dwayne Johnson and Madison was pretty good. Madison Pettis, I thought was great in this. This was, I believe, her breakout role. And I thought she was great in this. And, she really had, great chemistry with Dwayne Johnson. I really liked the two working together. And, you also had Kira Sedgwick was also in this. I think Morris Chestnut was in this, too. consider as a football movie, but it's more like a movie about a family and movie about being a dad more than it is a football film. But yeah, if you guys never seen The Game Plan, do yourself a favor, go watch The Game Plan. It's a really good one. And I gotta say, I kind of wish Disney would do more movies like this again. Cause, don't get me wrong, I like the remakes that they've been doing, like The Lion King and all. But they've always done great when it comes to making like family fair movies, like The Game Plan or something like Remember the Titans or something like that. I mean, it'll be cool seeing Disney do another film like this. But yeah, they should do a sequel as well, like with Dwayne Johnson, who's like, because Madison right now is a little older now, so you could probably do where, he's trying to raise like a teenager now and stuff like that. I'd be down to see a sequel, but never happened. But hey, the Game Plan's still great. Like, definitely go check it out if you guys haven't seen it. Alright, coming in at number 8 is going to be The Rundown. Now, this film stars Dwayne Johnson, who at the time just went by his wrestling name, The Rock. But anyway, in The Rundown, The Rock plays this character named Beck, who's a bounty hunter who pretty much doesn't like using guns or anything, and he ends up accepting any job without question. And so, Beck's employer, Walker, played by William Lackey, ends up sending him to the Amazon to pretty much locate Walker's cocky son, Travis, played by Sean William Scott. And so, Beck ends up discovering that there's a population that's being controlled by a treasure hunter, played by Christopher Walken. So, to pretty much survive, Beck and Travis, need to work together, and they're also teamed by this mysterious rebel played by Rosario Dawson, who also ends up getting in the way at times. Now, I gotta say, The Rundown, which was actually once titled Welcome to the Jungle, but they changed the name, I guess. I don't know why, but I guess The Rundown is a better title. But The Rundown is a really... The Rundown is a really cool action film. I mean, I really like the charisma and chemistry between Dwayne Johnson and Sean William Scott. I really like them working together. Christopher Walken, I mean, he's Christopher Walken. He's just the best at anything he does. Rosario Dawson was great in this. It's a really fun, entertaining action movie. I mean, it got released 2003, before Dwayne Johnson became a bigger star as he was. And, it's another one movie that features Dwayne Johnson in the jungle. It seems like Dwayne Johnson has a habit of being in the jungle now. I mean, lots of movies in this list features Dwayne Johnson in the jungle. So, yeah, he has a habit of... I'm guessing he likes the jungle for some reason, but... Anyway, and also Dwayne Johnson and Sean William Scott, those two need to work together again. I really like what they done together, and... Of course, they also did Southland Tales, but, But, yeah, if you guys never really seen The Rundown yet, go check it out. It's a really good one. Alright, coming in at number 7 is going to be Rampage. Now, this is one of Dwayne Johnson's, recent films, and Rampage is, of course, based on the 80s arcade game. And I really... Rampage was a real pleasant surprise. Because when they announced the film version of this, I literally thought it was a dumb idea.
And then
but the movie turned out to be awesome. I mean, a film where giant monsters, including a giant gorilla, a giant crocodile, and a giant wolf are, attacking the world. I mean, what... what more can you ask for? You got Dwayne Johnson, who's pretty much best friends with the ape, who ends up, growing pretty big, and, he's trying to save, the world. I mean, he's in a helicopter throughout the most scenes. I mean, he also has a habit of being in a helicopter as well. But, yeah, I mean, Rampage is such a fun movie. I mean, you also got Alexandra Daddario as his daughter. Carla Gugino was in this. You also had Naomi Harris. Mullen Ackerman. I mean, You also had Jeffrey D. Morgan. I believe Joe Manganiello was in the show, if I'm not mistaken. Really cool, solid cast, and the effects was cool. I mean, this movie had it all. Like, if you guys have not seen Rampage by now, go check it out. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm still hoping we get a sequel. I mean, Rampage did pretty good, and I'll be down to see another one. But The Rock has a huge resume, like a huge film list he's doing in the near future. So I don't know if he'll have the time for a sequel, but who knows? Anything's possible. All right. Oh, and did I accidentally? Oh, and did I accidentally say that Alexandra Dario was in Rampage? My bad. She's in my number 6 favorite film. I can't believe I just got these two mixed up. My number 6 is San Andreas, which features Dario. I cannot believe I I mean, I guess it makes sense. Like, they're both disaster, like part disaster. I accidentally said that Alexandra Dario was in Rampage. My bad. That's Alexandra Dario played his daughter in San Andreas, not Rampage. Okay, I pretty much messed up that part. But of course, this is the earthquake movie where Dwayne Johnson's a helicopter pilot who's of course trying to save his family from a earthquake. And Alexandra Dario, I mean, she's just a goddess in this. I just really liked her here. Of course, you had Carl Gugino, who I think I also accidentally said was in Rampage. My bad about that. For some reason I got San Andreas mixed up with Rampage. I have no idea why I did that, but whatever. It happens. Even the best YouTubers, screw up. I mean, I'm sure Shane Dawson has screwed up so many times. So, yeah. But anyway, now back to San Andreas. This is a dumb action movie, kind of like a Rampage. They're both, San Andreas is pretty dumb, but it is entertaining. I just really got a kick out of this movie. I mean, it's a really fun, entertaining disaster film. I mean, I really like some of the chemistry between Dwayne Johnson and Alexandra Dario was really spot on. And I mean, Dwayne Johnson is also pretty much in a helicopter throughout the whole movie, which I think is probably why I kind of got San Andreas and Rampage mixed up, because most movies involve Dwayne Johnson in a helicopter. So maybe that's why I got the two mixed up. But anyway, yeah, San Andreas. I mean, not to be confused with Grand Theft Auto, by the way. I know lots of people think of San Andreas, they think of Grand Theft Auto, but that has nothing to do with Grand Theft Auto. I mean, no one beats people in this. But yeah. Oh, not to mention you had Paul Giamatti. I mean, who doesn't love Paul Giamatti? Paul Giamatti was great in this. Yeah, if you guys never seen San Andreas, go check it out. And actually, they were supposed to do a sequel to this, which I have no idea. I have no idea where that sequel is. I remember, the sequel is even listed on Dwayne Johnson's IMDb page. But yeah, again, 10,000 other movies are listed on his IMDb page, so. But yeah, I'll be down to see a sequel. I mean, I don't know if it'll be any good as the first one, but who knows. Alright, coming in at number 5 is going to be an animated film of his, and that goes to Moana. I was actually surprised at how good Moana was. I mean, I knew Moana was going to be good because it's Disney, and Disney makes some high-quality animated stuff. I did not expect Moana to be this good. I mean, Dwayne Johnson pretty much plays the character of Maui, and I mean, the character of Maui literally looks like Dwayne Johnson. I'm not even kidding. That, like the two really look so much alike. I mean, they have similar tattoos as one another, and yeah, I mean, but still, Moana is a treat. You have some really great music in this. I mean, Dwayne Johnson does some singing. And I really like Maui's chemistry with Moana, who of course controls the ocean and all that. And yeah, I just really got kicked out of this movie. And all due respect to Zootopia, I still think this movie should win the the Oscar for Best Animated Feature because I think this is actually a better movie than Zootopia, in my opinion. Zootopia was good, don't get me wrong, but I just still thought Moana was a better film. But and one of the more, I guess. But anyway, yeah, Moana is. I just really like Moana. And if you guys haven't seen Moana by now, go check it out.
Yeah, so I thought it weird.
I knew you did. I could feel it.
All right. Now, speaking of the jungle, coming in at number 4 is another jungle movie. That's going to Jumanji. Welcome to the jungle. I mean, you got Alex Wolff, who of course ends up becoming Dwayne Johnson in this film. And Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle is awesome. But I was also surprised of how good this movie was because I didn't really expect this movie to be that good. Because I mean, you're following in the footsteps of the Robin Williams classic. But Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle was just a great film. You know, it of course teamed up Dwayne Johnson with Kevin Hart, Jack Black, and Karen Gillan. I really liked all those four. Like all four of their chemistry was just great in this movie. I mean, the effects was pretty cool. You know, they all were in the jungle in the Jumanji video game. It's a really great film. I mean, it's a fun film. It's entertaining. You know, it's pretty funny. Dwayne Johnson. I mean, Dwayne Johnson. You know, is just great in this. So, yeah. But and of course, it was also directed by Jake Kasdan, who did a great job at directing. Not to mention, you had Nick Jonas in this. Yeah, really, really good film. And of course, we got the sequel coming out, Jumanji: Next Level. Which, I mean, you got Dwayne Johnson impersonating Danny DeVito. What more could you ask for? But yeah, I cannot wait for Next Level. I don't know if it'll be as good as this film. That's always a possibility, but I'm still pumped for it. All right. Now, Jumanji was not the only movie that Kevin Hart and Dwayne Johnson worked together on. Coming in at number 3 is going to... Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, coming in at number 3 is going to be Central Intelligence. I mean, this is another film that paired Dwayne Johnson with Kevin Hart. Now, I'm saying it now. If they ever remake Twins, they need to get Dwayne Johnson and Kevin Hart in this. I'll love to see a Twins remake with them in it. But anyway, yeah, Dwayne Johnson and Kevin Hart. I mean, I just really love their chemistry together in this. You know, you pretty much got Dwayne Johnson as his character named Bob Stone, who back in the days was bullied as a teen for being very overweight, and so like years later he ends up during like a high school reunion he's like he drops all that weight and he becomes very muscular, and he of course runs into his old high school friend played by Kevin Hart, who was pretty much like the popular athlete back in the day. So they end up like teaming up because pretty much Stone is now like a lethal weapon, like a lethal CIA agent who pretty much needs Kevin Hart's character's Calvin's number skills to help him save like a U.S. spy satellite system. And so like together, the former classmates end up teaming up to pretty much like try to prevent worldwide chaos and all. The movie was directed by Ross and Marsha Derber, who also directed The Rock and Skyscraper. I just love Central Intelligence. It's a really fun, entertaining film. You know, really great chemistry by Dwayne Johnson and Kevin Hart. I mean, such a really cool film. You had a really funny cameo by Jason Bateman. The girl from The Flash was in this. The girl from The Flash, she, the one who plays like Jesse L. Martin's wife, she was in that, in Central Intelligence. You also had Amy Ryan was also in this. Such a awesome, funny film, and I really dug it. And not to mention he had a cameo by Melissa McCarthy too. So there's that. Yeah, Central Intelligence. It just rocks. I mean, I just love this movie. Now, I actually saw it twice when it got released, and it's a really cool, funny film. And I'm still hoping we see a sequel in the near future, but I'm not sure that will ever happen because the film didn't do all that well. But hey, at least we got Dwayne Johnson, Kevin Hart, and Jumanji, so that's cool. All right, coming in at number 2 is going to be. All right, coming in at number 2 is going to be Pain and Gain. Now, this is literally a great movie. It's directed by Michael Bay, and it's pretty much about like these 3 bodybuilders who want to like kidnap and rob their sleazy boss, played by Tony Shalhoub. And I mean, it's a crazy story. Like, I mean, I've kind of already talked about this movie before when I was doing like my favorite Anthony Mackie movies. It's a really awesome film. Dwayne Johnson, I gotta say, probably gives the best performance of his career. And I'm not even lying. Sorry about that. Anyway, that dude who passed by me looks like Seth Rogen. But anyway. Now back to Pain and Gain. Pain and Gain is directed by Michael Bay. And I gotta say, this is probably one of my favorite Michael Bay movies. It's a really cool and, like, it's pretty hard too. Like, it's a harsh film. Because they do crazy stuff to their boss. And
Next year. You go.
sorry about that, guys. Anyway, also, I'm not even kidding. I even think Dwayne Johnson's performance in this movie was so good. I think he could have gotten an Oscar nomination for this. Because I mean, he ended up like snorting coke throughout lots of scenes. He gave some pretty good dramatic performance in a couple of scenes. I thought he was flat out great in this movie, and I really liked his chemistry with Mark Wahlberg and Anthony Mackie. Like, their chemistry worked out pretty well here. I mean, yeah, if you guys never seen Pain and Gain by now, go check it out. It's a really good one. All right, my favorite Dwayne Johnson movie, believe it or not, is going to Fast Five. I mean, I've always liked the Fast and Furious movies. Like, I've liked the first one, the second. The third one's probably the weakest out of the bunch, to be honest with you. But I still quite enjoy it. And of course, I liked, Part 4. But I tell you one thing right now, the Fast and Furious movies has gotten even better when Dwayne Johnson came on board. I mean, Dwayne Johnson as Lucas Hobbs. Awesome casting. I mean, he also had probably one of the best fight scenes I've seen in any action movies. Like, I mean, the fight scene between Dwayne Johnson and Vin Diesel is just awesome. I really love that fight scene. And, I mean, from what I hear, Dwayne Johnson and Vin Diesel are not getting along anymore, which, because the last Fast and Furious movie that they were in, the scenes that you'll see Dwayne Johnson and Vin Diesel together in, they did not really share any scenes. Like, those scenes were not really shot together, which I don't know what's going on with the two, but who knows. But still, Dwayne Johnson and Vin Diesel, those two, I really like them both together in Fast Five. And I mean, Fast Five, Robert Meyer Burnett made it perfectly. Fast Five is the Citizen Kane of Fast and Furious movies. It's a really great one. Yeah, and of course, Part 6 was good, Part 7 and Part 8 was all good. I mean, I gotta say, the Fast and Furious movies got even better when Dwayne Johnson came on board. And of course, the last few ones we had Dwayne Johnson facing off against Jason Statham. And yeah, I really like Fast 5. And of course, I like Fast 6, Fast 7, and Fast 8. I mean, in Fast 5, you pretty much got Dwayne Johnson as a federal agent who's trying to take down Dominic Toretto, played by Vin Diesel, and And he's, of course, trying to arrest Dominic Toretto, and I, I still, I still really love this movie. It's,
I like it.
you know, it's really cool. It's fun. It's action adventurous. Yeah, of course, Paul Walker was in this too, but you had Jordan Brewster, Michelle Rodriguez. Awesome movie, and I agree with Robert Meyer Burnett. This is definitely the Citizen Kane of Fast and Furious movies, and it's an awesome one. And of course, this one got released in 2011, if I'm not mistaken. And to be honest, I think casting Dwayne Johnson in the Fast and Furious film is seriously the best thing that has happened to this franchise. Which I'm still wondering how Fast and Furious 9 is going to do without Dwayne Johnson. I mean, I'm sure it's still going to be good. It's going to be a hit, but is it going to be as good without Dwayne Johnson involved? Who knows? That's always possible. But anyway, I'm still looking forward for Hobbs and Shaw. By the way, Hobbs and Shaw hits theaters this week, and I simply cannot wait to see it because Dwayne Johnson back as Hobbs. I mean, teaming up with Shaw, that's going to be awesome to see. So yeah, but anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me do the quick rundown. 10, Snitch. 9, A Game Plan. 8, The Rundown. 7, The Rampage. 6, San Andreas. 5, Moana. 4, Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle. 3, Central Intelligence. 2, Pain and Gain. 1, Fast 5. Now, there's loads of other ones I probably could have added. Let's see. I really like Baywatch. I know lots of people poo-poo on Baywatch, but I really dug it. Skyscraper was pretty entertaining. Of course, Fate of Furious was a good one. Definitely not Hercules. That wasn't even that good. Definitely not The Scorpion King. That's more of a guilty pleasure, but still not a good movie. He was great and faster. Journey 2 he was pretty good in. Furious 7. Fighting with My Family where he played himself. He was really good in that. Walking Tour I really liked. Definitely not The Tooth Fairy. Race to Witch Mountain was okay. G.I. Joe Retaliation. I'm still hoping he comes back for another one. Fast 5. I already mentioned Fast 5. Definitely not Doom. Get Smart. He was cool in Get Smart. Be Cool. Gridiron Game. He played himself in The Other Guys.
He's not 6'4".
He has a few other movies I cannot wait to see, by the way. Like, he's of course set to play Black Adams, but of course that's been announced in 1972, so who knows when he's going to play Black Adams. But, and of course he's in that Jungle Cruise, which I can't wait to see. He's in the Jumanji sequel, which I'm stoked for. I mean, yeah, Dwayne Johnson, that guy is here to stay. Like, he's not going anywhere. He's a big box office king. His movies make tons of money. The guy's never going anywhere, so yeah. But anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me leave you guys. What are some of your favorite Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson movies? Drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This here is C Movies signing.